Hi, this is Olawale Okabola with Spartacus Trading Corporation, where serious advanced traders come to train and learn. Um, Today is June 11, 2019. Talking fast because getting ready for a trade. Approximately 12:55 Eastern Standard Time. I'm interested in a trade going long to fade this move as the short-term traders are just pushing this market and they're selling at bad prices. Um, I want to wait for this overnight gap to be filled. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me bring the overnight in. Here's the overnight gap. I'm waiting for that to be filled. That's from Sunday night. If we get that, then I'm interested in taking along. I'm interested in taking along. I'll show you why as well. I already marked my chart. Three times initially that started this downdraft, they sold from the overnight half back. But more importantly, we got a double distribution that negates that. But this F period high, they sold at yesterday's settle. And they also sold at the overnight low. And they are pressing this market. So then I ask myself, what do they want? They being these short term traders, because they're the ones selling at mechanical references, daytime references, if you're familiar with profile theory. The only thing I can see is that overnight gap. And so I'm watching this. You guys excuse my software. It's a little slow right now. Um, So I'm watching to see if we can fill the overnight gap. Hold on, I was looking at another chart. That's a good low. What's my overnight gap? Entry 80.50, because this is obviously not working. I apologize. 80.50 and 78 looks like 78. 78. So they entered the overnight gap. So we want to see if we can get it filled. We get it filled, create a good low. I'm sorry that this is not working. Once again, we get a good low here ahead of this high volume node, then I'm interested. Right now, to take this trade right now, it's probably about 5 points worth of risk. I'm willing to assume five or greater. I'll just wait because they're really pressing this market hard. I'd rather wait, see if they get what they're looking for. Then I'll look to take on a couple of positions. Let's see. I'm going to tee up some. I'm going to tee up some 85 calls. 85 calls. Give me some flexibility. At least at 85 or greater, it gets me back to this weak high at the overnight low. So now the market's proposing one, two, three double distributions. That is strung out. The market is really pressing. They're really pressing. What's the likelihood of three double distributions holding? I don't know. But if this volume dies in this overnight gap, because there really isn't any volume here, the market really has no business dying here. So I'm going to go ahead and put one on. Got one contract on right now. Want more. I got two on. I'm prepared for the market to trade lower. 78. So that's $7. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tee up an option to buy at $7. $7. Right now my average fill is at call it $8. I buy one at $7 and 75 ish. 75. It's 575. I got two more contracts to tee up. One to be bought right here at the overnight gap fill. Another to be bought right here. And then depending what happens, that'll be four. I'll look to throw two more on. Because I'm not buying this three proposed three double distributions. Not with all these weak references. I'm not buying it. I think it's liquidation, and I'll show you why once I get my position in. So I am waiting, waiting, waiting. Hopefully this market trades lower. Actually, I welcome that. I welcome it wholeheartedly. It would just allow me to fill my bag. So 6 minutes into this video, I'll bring you in once my bag is filled. All right, folks. Sorry, I was unable to fill my bag. I only have three contracts on thus far, and it appears the market wants to take off without me filling the rest. But I'm gonna wait because this is a poor low. This is a poor low, so the market could come back and help me fill my bag. So either this trade is going to work in my favor, and then I look to possibly take it off. Who knows where? Or the market's going to trade lower to allow me to fill the rest of my bag. Hopefully, these references aren't taken out. These two, mainly these two, are not taken out before I can fill my bag. If these references, either one taken out, then I'm not looking to add anything else to this position. So now we're closing this proposed double distribution by one tick. Is still a double distribution. We close it, then we only got two, right? And so if we trade higher, well, right now if we do, we start to get three wide. You see all these anomalies that the market is leaving behind. This is an anomaly. This is an anomaly, but these are the double distribution, so I'll leave it alone. This is an anomaly right there. Here's an anomaly right here. Here's an anomaly right there. So the market is leaving all these anomalies behind. Shows that it's liquidation. And besides the anomalies, I can also show you where the liquidation has occurred. It occurred at the low. Let me get all this stuff set up. Okay. Market's trading lower, which is fine. All right. Let me show you. I said I'll show you how these. Hold on. Never mind this. But before the market broke, we had a poor low from yesterday. You can also see from Sunday overnight trade, the market, the last pullback, if you want to call it that, they bought it up. Trade down lower yesterday, they bought it up. So stops were starting to accumulate overnight. It trade lower, went all the way up. Stops were accumulating down here. Fast forward to today, the market broke, got these stops, right? And under here, as you can see from the overnight, these lows that are pretty close together, those were more stops. The market broke, got those stops, right? So then we have this overnight gap that I talked about that I'm looking to get filled, and I got my catcher's mitt ready to load up once we fill and trade even lower, right? So the stops are taken care of for the most part. All right, maybe not, right? Because we got a poor low. There could be some more stops. But after the stops, who else is selling? Because the stops are the old money. Folks who are pressing this market probably is a combination between liquidation, more so liquidation than anything. So anybody who doesn't understand that this is just liquidation and they're getting in short, they could be in trouble. We have a proposed outside day. If the market closes outside of yesterday's range, given the fact the market opened above yesterday's range, then that is a negative sign for the market, meaning that there should be more continuation on the following day. However, the market can't afford, or those who are short, they can't afford for the market to get back in, which the overnight low, which is also yesterday's low. If we get back in, you could imagine that there are stops up here. And also, if you look on this chart, we have a weak high. They sold it right at the overnight low. So, with that said, I'm interested in taking them long. I'll fade them. I understand that these double distributions, if you look on this chart, this negates anything up to the upside, right? This double distribution negates this weak high where they sold at yesterday's settle. It negates it, no problem. This one tick double distribution negates this weak high at the overnight low. But are you buying? Are you really going for that one tick separation? I don't think so. But the market could continue to sell off because you understand now that I showed you what's going on. To They want to fill this gap, so I say let them, and I'll be right there to service them, and we'll see what happens from there. I bought an option that expires tomorrow about the 85. So of course, at some point today, overnight, tomorrow, I want to be above 85. If I'm not, then I got problems. So I will continue to monitor this trade. I will I will make a part two for the conclusion of this trade, win, lose, or draw. So at least you have something to look and study and you know see how it goes. Hopefully, it will be a winner. We shall see. This is Olawale Okegbola with Spartacus Trading Corporation, where advanced serious traders come to train and learn. Wishing you a good day, and I will bring you the part two of this trade as soon as it becomes available. Take care, everybody.